Next up, Netflix's 2026 lineup is insane. Bigger shows, bigger movies. So yo, Netflix is not playing around in our Lord and Savior year of 2026 because the lineup they're building for this year is actually insane. Talking massive returning shows, huge new original movies, and the kind of releases that feel like Netflix is trying to dominate the entire streaming conversation before anyone else even has a chance. This isn't just more content. No, baby. This is Netflix loading up like they're preparing for war. So let's break down the biggest shows and movies coming because 26 might be the craziest year yet for the big N. Are you not entertained? All right. Let's break it down, people. Here's what makes this so important. Netflix isn't just dropping random projects anymore. A little bit of here, a little bit of there. Oh, let's try this. No. They're pulling out the big guns. They're stacking 26 major franchise level releases, big budget films, flagship series, global hits. And the strategy is obvious. Keep people subscribed year round because the streaming wars are brutal right now. Netflix winning. No matter how you cut it or spin it, the big red end is on top. Every service is fighting for attention, but Netflix is basically saying, we're still the king, and we're going to show you, not tell you. And what's wild is how Netflix has expanded beyond just shows. They're doing gaming. They're doing live events a la Monday Night Raw. They're even experimenting with podcasts inside the app now with such people as Breakfast Club. Netflix isn't trying to just do streaming, trying to be the entertainment ecosystem. So the real question is this lineup exciting? Or is Netflix flooding the market just to keep control? Honestly, drop the most anticipated Netflix releases you have for this year in the comments down below and share with us. Treese, run away with it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go through some scheduled release that roadmap, I guess you could say Netflix has put out. First up, People We Meet on Vacation, romantic. This is already out, came out January 9th. The Rip, a crime thriller with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, already came out January 16th. Kidnap Elizabeth Smart is a documentary, January 21st. Cosmic Princess Kaguya anime film. See, Netflix has anime, January 2020. Miracle, The Boys of the 80s, a sports documentary, January 30th. Queen of Chess, a chess biograph drama, February 6th. Joe's College Road Trip, directed by and played by Tyler Perry. It's a comedy coming out February 13th. Spring in mid-year, War Machine, sci-fi action. This is, Netflix is putting a lot of money in this War Machine, coming out March 6th. Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man, crime drama continuation, March 20th. I can't believe Peaky Blinders is still going on. A Gorilla Story, a documentary about David, can't say his last name, David that loved gorillas, April 17th. Enola Holmes 3, mystery adventure, April 17th. The Whisper Man, crime thriller, summer, 72 hours with Kevin Hart, comedy, summer of 2026. Quasimodo film is coming this fall to Netflix, along as little brother Naria, the Magensis nephew. I didn't think we would get another Naria. Am I saying that right? Naria, not Naria, the
Narnia.
wardrobe. Yeah, Nadia. Whatever. That's coming on Christmas, December 25th, 2026. Mosquito Bowl, a wartime sports dramas coming out December. SWAT, anime buddy comedy coming out in 2026. Now we get into the shows. Bridgerton, which I know a lot of people love that shit on Netflix. Season 4, part 2, February 26th. Love is Blind. Oh my God. So many people watch this show. Season 10 coming out in February. The Lincoln Lawyer. If you don't watch that show, you should. It's a very good show. Season 4 come out February. The Night Agent. Seasons 3 come out in February. That's another good show I've watched on Netflix. And some other titles include Devil May Cry Season 2, Berlin and the Lady with the Something Story expansion, Sweet Magolia's Mobile Home Run Thurby. I think that's some type of live sports thing. Trinity, a new series. There is no set date. MLB live action Fields of Dreams. That's another sports thing. 100 Years of Solitude Season 2 coming. My Life with Wilter Boy Season 3, Six King Slam, a tennis special, Outer Banks final season. I have no idea what that is. Season 5. Avatar, The Last Airbender, Season 2 is supposed to come out. It has no confirmed date. Emily in Paris Season 3. The Witcher Season 5, the final, is coming out. There is no set date as of when I pulled this, but finally, us Witcher fans could be laid to rest from that debacle that is the Witcher show on Netflix. Stranger Things, Tale from the 85, a new animated show spinoff from the original Stranger Things show, coming out April 23rd. Finding Her Edge, a teen drama, January 22nd. In The Scandal, a Korean period romance, coming out third quarter of 2026. BTS, the Return documentary, scheduled to come out March 27th. And a reality glitter and glow ice dancing, more to come throughout the year. That was just some of the things that was on the roadmap. Some of these things I do and am aware of because I do watch, like the Lincoln Lawyer you need to watch. I haven't watched The Rip yet, but I heard it's really good. War Machine has been getting a lot
Fucking
of praise.
amazing.
And Peaky Blinders, I forgot all about how Peaky Blinders used to be like the main and only thing you could watch on streaming services back in the day. And I can't believe it's still going on. But apparently, hey, Peaky Blinders is still kicking. Night Asian is a good one. I haven't seen the Devil May Cry one. But honestly, and I talked to my cousin about this. I went a long time without ever opening the Netflix app, and I
That's
recently
so fucking true.
opened it. That's how I found His and Hers, and then The Beast in Me, and a lot of other. Then the Diplomat. There's some good shit. The Residents. There's some good shit on the Netflix app, and when I open the Netflix app, it's so much stuff with the red N on it. Like they really did hunker down and say, bitch, if it doesn't have the red N, it's something old that used to be on TV, like an old TV show. Not old like black and white, but like something like early 2000s or so. It's that. But everything else has an N, and I'm really just proud how far Netflix have come with turning around the whole era of people pulling shit. It was looking a little dicey there for Netflix, but Netflix put their head down in the sand and just went to work, baby. Look at this lineup. And this is just some. This is not even everything. And I just went through 41 titles. So that is a testament on how much Netflix just said, fuck, we ain't going gently in that good night. We don't give a fuck if you pull your shit. And now Netflix is in the position where people are trying to come back and put their shit back on their platform. There's a deal reportedly in the talks between Netflix and Disney to try to work out some type of deal to bring some stuff back to Netflix. And I just find that all interesting. It's like full circle shit. Like I remember early on, I'm gonna end it right here. I remember early on when Netflix was struggling, when they was still mailing out DVDs, and they was trying to find somebody to buy them. I think they went to Disney. They went to like like Warner Brothers, ironically, and some of these movie studios, and they all said, nah, no, you're a gimmick. You ain't gonna make it. Like no one wants to do that shit. No one wants to stream fucking TV shows. Now look at them. Look at them. Netflix making these mofos come bend the knee. You need us now. Remember you was talking all that shit? Shout out the motherfucking fucking Netflix keeping receipts, boy. One of the most successful streaming service still, even through this hard microeconomic times. Netflix is getting it done, boy.
Yeah, absolutely. My cousin listed off a lot of shit there, as she said, over 40 titles. But I'm gonna say this: The Rip, that's a great fucking movie. I don't know why Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are such little buddies that they are. That fucking movie was very, very good. It seems a little low budgety, but the twist, did not see that coming. Peaky Blinders, I'm shocked that they're bringing that back because it was a show that they wrapped up, and I believe what she listed off was a movie.
Yeah.
Good shit. And The War Machine, now I'm gonna say this real quick before I give my 2 cents. I am hyped beyond measure for that fucking movie. The lead actor in that movie is the same lead actor that Amazon uses for their Reacher series. It's based off the Tom Clancy books. And he is a very damn good actor. Now, a lot of people I don't think his name is Alan Rich or Rickman, something like that. You probably don't know or remember him off the top, but if anyone who ever watched a show on Netflix called Blue Mountain State, it was an old Spike TV show that has now just made its home on various little streaming service because, as we all know, like TV ain't around. But that War Machine, I love a good military X/war movie, and that one right there is like the new personification of Skynet causing rampage. But I look forward. I'm gonna close this out by saying, people, we've talked about this, and I'm gonna reiterate it. I didn't know about that Disney deal that's going on, but everyone is coming back to the House of N to try to get a little bit of piece of their success, aka money. Because when Netflix was really rolling, and everyone took everything off Netflix, starting up their own streaming service. So guess what? It ain't working. There's a deal currently going on with Netflix and Sony, and how outside of theaters, that Legend of Zelda movie, that will be on Netflix. Netflix buying out Warner Brothers. Netflix is truly sitting on the throne of streaming. Everyone is coming back home to them. Anyone who has a Netflix subscription, you can see every fucking week Netflix being flooded by shit that you saw on other services because they like, we didn't even have to do nothing. We just kept being us. And they coming back home. They coming back to try to get a piece of this. They are killing it. They are killing it. The only thing that's missing, HBO stuff. But trust and believe, that Warner Brothers deal in the making, that'll change that. I'm shocked to hear about the Disney shit, but if you pay attention to the news, Disney has been struggling so hard with Disney Plus.
And they flopping through CEOs and everything. Yeah, the house is on fire.
And now that I think about it, it makes sense that Disney will be approaching them because if the Warner Brother deal goes through, when the Warner Brother deal goes through, that leaves Disney at a big disadvantage because right now Disney has a bundle going on with Disney Plus, Hulu, and HBO all bundled into one. That deal is going to be ratified when Disney closes Hulu and shifts everything to Disney Plus. I smell a little Crunchyroll and Funimation in that ploy, but should now Netflix be have full ownership of HBO, you have to go to them to renegotiate that because they're under new management. So let me get an applause for Netflix. Keep it going. Keep it going. Show them hoes. Show them hoes. But show must continue.
No, but like it's crazy because Netflix, even on just the streaming service, is doing this thing with movies and TV shows. Now Netflix has gotten into the podcast game. So Netflix really is taking lunch money from every aspect of entertainment as they can, because they have podcasts and they have video games still. I didn't even know they were still doing that. They got video games on Netflix. So they taking money out of everybody's pocket. No one is exempt. No one is safe. So shout out to motherfucking Netflix. I don't know who is the business architect that is like, hey, we can do this. We can add podcasts. They want to play the remastered GTAs. Tell them to play it on Netflix. Like, wait, what? So, shout out to whoever's the business manager over there, baby. That motherfucker is managing business. Okay? But yeah, let us know how you feel in the comments down below. Because, Netflix is, hey, they on a warpath, bro.
And that's it for this video of Are You Not Entertained podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll never miss our next hot take. Until next time, Are You Not Entertained?